The Lone Wanderings of Ligon, Part 2. Once night had blanketed the vacant sky, Ligon picked up his wheeled compression strap and clicked on. Instantly, within milliseconds, the silver thin rod he kept in his bag zinged into a thinly constructed motorbike. Its motor power was from hydroponic fire kindled with the machine's pipes. Ligon shrugged when Eli handed him the device, mainly in disbelief. Skeptical of its ability, he smiled and responded with thanks, but remained unsure how it could help him in the long run. He now gawked at the engine, amazed. It looked like a thin motorcycle, almost holographic. Even touching it, he would have to do again and again to confirm its steel exterior, its engine silently purring. On the scooter's dashboard, 3 buttons glowed harshly against the black canvas that expanded above. One button indicated a plus symbol, the other a minus symbol, and the third a red triangle. The bike revved onward, slowing as it came to the shimmering walls that surrounded the monstrous castle, holding its prisoners in the dragon's den. These walls were not average concrete covering. They were highly detailed in a technology called cell transmitter cancellation. If touched by human flesh, your DNA and wired thinking were both rewired and erased. Very dangerous and very effective in war. But Ligon had known about these technologies in combat and how to derail this mechanism. Silently, he lowered to the ground and clicked the minus button on the bike. It hummed as it folded to its thin rod-like structure. Ligon crept forward, holding his breath, edging towards the wall. He pulled out his rig gun, one of the most prized and valued items Ligon wisely traded with the commander when the purge had occurred. The commander had multiples of this device, and Ligon knew its value. Amongst other things, this device wasn't like what they had used in history, to solely injure people. No, much more than that. It would pick up the frequency of technology and decode it, confusing the other computer system. These had been banned years ago for that reason. Ligon held it in front of the wall, heart rate soaring. Quickly, he clicked the top button and watched as the device glowed, a warm white stream to the wall. Immediately, the light of the wall went out, displaying its lifeless, diffuse technology. Ligon knew he had only minutes to get to the door, and that now his presence was known at the compound. Bolting to the back entrance, Ligon's legs felt heavier as he gulped in the midnight air. He knew the back entrance had a red circle above it to sense any body heat or DNA. However, the technology was now out of power, allowing Ligon to shift the chip in the slot and enter if he did it quickly. Locating the door, Ligon paused and pulled out the small silver rectangle. Reading the code on the chip's covering, Ligon located the number pad on the wall and entered the numbers. As the slot opened, Ligon took out the chip and planted it into the slot. As the chip's light filled the outline of the door, Ligon felt a hand grip his back forearm. Fear flooded his lungs as if he were drowning numbly. Ligon craned his neck to see what was behind him.